There we go. Now we're looking like something. All right, boys. Sometimes you got to switch up the sport a little bit. I don't know how many of y'all are into baseball, but we about to do this. Two box chrome for fun. Probably be on baseball for a little bit, I believe. Oh, now. Hey, now. Calm it down. There we go. So it will be the two box chrome. My first chrome of the year. So this is going to be a little interesting. Got the lifts. Let me get this situated. There we go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Baseball is back. And we will do us a little bit of heritage, if you guys remember. Do us a little giving for that heritage. While we wait for some people to join us before we get started with this thing. My first chrome of the year. I have not touched it. So I'm very curious to see. Very curious to see what we get. Facebook side had a lot of luck with this last night. So we'll see how good this goes. Pre-bidding is live, by the way, guys. The break is built. Pre-bidding is live. If you find a team you like, know a team you like, pre-bidding is live for the break. If you're into that sort of thing. In the two box chrome. Three minutes left, guys. 3 minutes left on the Heritage Pack. Then we'll start rolling through this. Is the plan. It'll be baseball this week and baseball next week for sure. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left on the Heritage. Two minutes on the Heritage, give it. And then we will get to rolling. Viator, Jimmy, look at this. OG's coming through. Minute and a half, guys. Minute and a half. And we will start rolling with 2 box Topps Chrome. And you just look at Viator, check this out. So you got your Ginty yesterday, right? Yo, Slick, what's up? So you got your Ginty. So I decided to celebrate you getting your Ginty by buying these Marvel Secret Wars packs we had. Check this out. 1/1 Wolverine. So we all won yesterday. Oh yeah, yesterday was a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. There's a super in here. I can feel it. I'm hoping anyway. For baseball or for the Wolverine. Well, Chrome Marvel, like the Topps Marvel, is where it's at. That Wolverine's upper deck, so it's like kind of obscure, Because I am in a bubble, Panda. All right, guys. Chris takes down the Heritage. Chris, you want to rip it or ship it? All right. Let's rip some Heritage. And then we'll start rolling through this Chrome. Royce Lewis, Lowe, Mania, Connie, Spencer Strider in the throwback for the Braves. That is a short print. Chapman and Churio. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I like that in the throwback uni. Very nice pack of Heritage, man. I'm actually impressed. All right. And that was my last sticky note. Put another pad here before we start rolling. All right, guys. I'll do up another Heritage. Why not? Stop it, you. I'll start up another one. And we will start rolling through this, guys. So it is a 2-box hobby Chrome baseball, Topps Chrome baseball. We're gonna sell all the teams. Here we go. Let me get the break going. What's up? Yeah, Lane was supposed to take it home. You got 2 of them? Oh man, huh? Thank you, Taylor. Oh yeah, I'll take one. What's up, Ricky? Sorry, guys. Okay, So let's start rolling through this, guys. Oh, what Taylor was talking about? We got those advent calendar absolutes, Panda, and they left this on my chair. All right, boys. Good enough. Let's get it. First team up will be the Miami Marlins. For the Marlins, your autos are going to be Connor Norby on the rookie, the radiating rookie. Sheffield and Henry Ramirez for your vets. And we have Austin Kitchen, Adam Mazer, Norby again, Javier Sanoja, Luke Backer, Michael Peterson, and Valentin Belozo on your rookies. For the Marlins, here comes Miami, guys. First team up. Get it set, and we are off. Miami Marlins in the 2-box. Topps Chrome Hobby. Miami Marlins and Connor Norby in the 2-boxer. Logan takes down Miami to start us off. Back to baseball. All right, guys. Next up, it is going to be the Colorado Rockies. For the Rockies in this, it is going to be a bunch of rookies, but no Condon. Charlie Condon is not in this. It is Tanner Gordon, Seth Halverson, Luis Peralta, Jaden Hill, Jeff Criswell, Greg Jones, Drew Romo, Bradley Blaylock, Aaron Shump, Angel Cheville, and Adiel Amador. So a lot for the Rockies. Pretty healthy rookie checklist here. So here comes Colorado, the Rockies, on the clock. Colorado Rockies and Amador, I would guess, is the big one. Chris takes down the Rockies. All right, guys. Next up, it is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays. For the Jays, let's see who they have. Oh, crap. For the Jays, guys, we have a lot of Vlad Guerrero. So he has the Expos. He has the Shadow Etch, the power players. Shadow Etch is pretty sick. He has a base variation. But we have Joe Carter, Paul Molitor, and George Springer. And Vladdy. Vlad does sign. So those are your 4 vets. Your rookies are Brandon Eisert, Jake Bloss, Luis De Los Santos, Leo Jimenez, Aurelio Martinez, Will Wagner, and Stuart Baroya. For Bus. You want to rip it or ship it, Bus? Wow, Bus thinks about it, guys. Let's run the Jays. Vlad Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays on the clock. I do want a Shadow Etched out of this. I'll be very happy. Why does it keep doing that, man? Every time I switch sports, it turns itself off. It says it's on for me. Austin. Viator, you liar. Your stuff was local yesterday. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know how, because I didn't print you a label yesterday. It had you like taken down as local yesterday. All right, guys. After the Jays, it is going to be the Chicago White Sox. Let's see. Yeah. For the White Sox, your vets are Frank Thomas. Sometimes it's off, sometimes it's not. What not's weird, man. Ever since they had that day where like everything went down and nobody could bid or some people could bid, everything's been a little screwy. So for the Sox, the White Sox, that is, it is the Big Hurt Frank Thomas, Paul Caronco, and Mark Buell on your autos for the vets. Frank Thomas has something called a chromograph. I'd like to see what that is. And for your rookies, it is Brooks Baldwin, Drew Thorpe, Frazier Eller, Jake Elder, Jario Iriarty, Kai Bush, and Sean Burke. For the Chicago White Sox, here they are, White Sox on the board. Chicago White Sox, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, Caronco, and a host of rookies. Chris takes down the White Sox. All right, guys, after the White Sox, it is going to be the Cleveland Guardians. For the Guardians, we have Jose Ramirez on the chromograph, Big Christmas, and Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez has an ultraviolet auto. Big Christmas has a radiant rookie. Christmas, Joey Cantillo, Eric Sabrowski, Daniel Schumann, Connor Giuseppe, Angel Martinez are your rookies. Let's see. Jose Ramirez has the ultraviolet all-star. Big Christmas and Martinez have the radiating rookies. I believe that's going to be it for the Guardians. Here we go, guys. Cleveland Guardians on the clock. Cleveland Guardians, Jose Ramirez and Big Christmas. The two you are chasing. For the Guardians, J Dub takes down the Guardians. All right, after the Guardians, it is going to be the San Diego Padres. For the Padres, we have Luis Arias on the chromograph. We do have a dual auto. Ozzie Smith and Dave Winfield. For your rookies, it is Sean Reynolds and Brandon Lockridge. And your ultraviolet is Jackson Merrill. So we have Tatis on the power players, Merrill on the ultraviolet all-star. We have two home field advantages. That is Tatis and Manny Machado. So two HFAs for the Padres. And here we go. San Diego Padres on the clock. 2 home field advantages on the Padres. So one of the better teams. 2 home field advantages. Jackson Merrill, ultraviolet auto, a dual auto, and Lockridge and Reynolds. For the Padres, Super Coops takes down the Padres. All right, after the Padres, it is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays, guys. Tampa Bay Rays. For the Rays, we have 2 chromographs. Christopher Morel and Junior Caminero. Caminero also has a Future Stars auto in this. And we will go to the rookie autos in this. Chandler Simpson, Eric Orrs, Hunter Bidge, or is it Biggie? Justin Sterner, Cameron Meisner, Logan Driscoll, and Mason Montgomery. For the Rays and Tampa Bay. Here we go. Tampa Bay Rays on the clock. Tampa Bay Rays and Junior Caminero is the guy you want. Logan. Oh, Jesus. We're having too much fun at work. Okay. Logan, congrats on the Rays. After the Rays, guys, it is going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. For the Brew Crew, we have Kristen Yelch, Jackson Churio, and Robin Yount on the chromographs. Future Stars, Jackson Churio, and we have 3 rookies, James Meeker, Isaac Collins, and Carlos Rodriguez. Churio has the image variation. We have 2 Future Stars and an expose of Churio. So here we go, guys, for the Milwaukee Brewers. Bam. Milwaukee Brewers on the clock. For the Brew Crew, Jackson Churio is your guy. Churio, Yelchin, Yount on the chromographs, Churio on the Future Stars as well. BT Niles takes down the Brewers. All right, guys, after the Brewers, it is going to be the Minnesota Twins. They actually have a kind of a long checklist. So for your radiating rookies, it's Brooks Lee. You're all etched as Brooks Lee. You have 2 legend autos, Paul Molitor and Johan Santana. Byron Buxton is your chromograph. And for your rookies, it is Zebby Matthews, Michael Hellman, Deshaun Kelsry, David Festa, and Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee also has a base or a non-auto radiant rookie at expose, super short print, power players. He has everything. For the Minnesota Twins and Brooks Lee. Here we go for the Twins. Minnesota Twins and Brooks Lee is the guy you are chasing when you chase the Twins. Super Coops takes down the Twins and the 2-box chrome. Let's see who gets this thing. It is going to be Jim Nutty. Jim, what you trying to do? Rip it or ship it? Hell yes. Let me get the next one started and I'll rip it for you. So after the Twins, guys, it is going to be the Texas Rangers. For the Rangers, we have they also have one. Chrome Legend Auto of Michael Young. Josh Jung has a duel with someone. Wyatt Langford has a Future Stars auto, and your rookies are Walter Pennington, Mark Church, Kumar Rocker, Gerson Garabito, Daniel Roberts, Dustin Harris are your rookies. We do have a couple of short prints. Rocker has a Radiating rookie. Corey Seager has a expose, a power players, and a lightning leader. Well, Seager has a good bit here. And they do have a redemption of Adolis Garcia. So for the Rangers, Mr. Wyatt Langford. Here we go. Yes, Penn, we have a lot of wrestling cards. Lev takes down the Rangers. All right. That was the Rangers next up. Yeah, Maddie and Parker are out yesterday and today, so they probably just were like frazzled. Like today, it's just Dawn and Lane up front. All right, guys. Next up, it is going to be the San Francisco Giants. For the Giants, no, he is not. Nor is Mama Bear or any of the smaller bears. It's Matt Rushmore. Is that the Cajun donut? All right, guys. I was distracted by the donut, but we will continue here. Oh, Barry Bonds signs in this. So we have the Giants have a lot. So we have Buster Posey on the World Series champ auto, Barry Bonds on the Ultraviolet. For your rookies, it's Trevor McDonald, Trenton Brooks, Spencer Bivens, Raymond Bourgeois, Hayden Birdsong, and Grant McCray. Barry Bonds also has a Numbers Live Forever auto variation. And Will Clark is your Chrome Legends. We have our first Helix also, guys. Willie Mays has a Helix in this. And Bonds has the Ultraviolet All-Stars. So I'm actually impressed. That's actually like a really good team to have. So here come the Giants. And Barry Bonds autos. The San Francisco Giants. And Barry Bonds. Bond size signs two ways in this. No, not yet. They're like in the mid-20s. Like they're further down. J Dub. Oh crap. I forgot to rip this. My bad. Jim, we're gonna rip it now. I'm sorry. Um so we're gonna go with after the Giants, and it's gonna be the Kansas City Royals. For the Royals. Okay. World Series champ George Brett auto. They have one rookie, Tyler Gentry, and we have Bo Jackson and George Brett that signed. Bobby Witt is also has a duel with George Brett. It looks like so dual auto. So Witt does sign. Bobby Witt also has every short print they have. It looks like Ultraviolet All Stars, Expose, Shadow Etch, Lightning Leader, and Let's Go. So the fighting Bobby Witts and the Kansas City Royals. Royals on the clock. Let's rip this for Jim. Got a Padusha, Hoskins, Contreras, Bradley, Cavadas, Mookie Betts. That Betts is something, I think. Yep, Greenback. All right, not too bad for a Heritage. Viator takes down the Royals. Apparently, it's broken, Donut. You can try to do it in your wallet, but every time I like switch sports, it like doesn't work. I have no idea. It's not turned off. It's on for me. It says it's on. Uh, it was. It was. Hell, Viator, I'm surprised you're still here. You got what you needed out of me. I told Penn, I was like, I thought he was going to cry when he got in here. You are a man of the people. You're famous. All right, guys, after the Royals, it is going to be the Diamondbacks, Arizona. For Arizona, we have two World Series champions. That is the big unit, Randy Johnson, and he almost cried, and Luis Gonzalez. For your legends, it's the big unit, Randy Johnson. They have two chromographs, Corbin Carroll and Randy Johnson, and three rookies, Javier Diaz, Christian Mina, and Adrian Del Castillo. For the D-backs, here we go, D-backs on the clock. Arizona Diamondbacks on the clock. Big unit signs, three different ways in this. Del Castillo, Mina, and Diaz are your rookies. When it comes to the D-backs, and it is going to be the Cajun Donut. Very nice for the D-backs. All right, guys, next up, it is going to be the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Reds on the clock. For the Reds, the Reds have a lot. Wow. Oh, okay. So Ken Griffey Jr. has live autos for Cincinnati in this. We have Griffey Jr. Oh, Senior. I'm sorry. Ken Griffey Sr. Yeah. It's far away, man. I'm short sighted. Ken Griffey Sr., Johnny Bench, and Barry Larkin have World Series champ autos. Rhett Lauder has the radiating rookie. Ellie does sign. Ellie has the Future Stars auto. Johnny Bench has the chromograph. Joey Votto has the Legends. And the rookies are Yosevar Zuleta, Eric Yang, Rhett Lauder, Reese Hines, Levi Jordan, Julian Aguilar, Evan Kravitz, and Blake Dunn. And then for the shorts, we have Ellie. We got two exposes and a radiant rookie. So here come the Cincinnati Reds on the clock. Cincinnati Reds and Ellie, Mr. De La Cruz. Ellie on the Future Stars auto. He also has Power Players and Hobby Masters and two exposes. Super Coops takes down the Reds. All right, guys. After the Reds, it is going to be the Chicago Cubs. Here come the Cubbies. All right, guys. For the Cubs, on your radiating rookies, it is Kevin Alcantara. PCA, Peter Crow Armstrong has a Future Stars auto in this. We have a throwback Alcantara 1990 Topps auto. 3 Chrome Legends, Ryan Sandberg, Fergie Jenkins, and Greg Maddux. 2 chromographs, Ryan Sandberg and Alcantara, and 3 rookies, Jack Neely, Alcantara, and Matt Shaw. Alcantara has a super short print and a power players. Shota Imanga has an expose, as does Alcantara, and he has a radiant rookie. But Peter Crow Armstrong does sign, and a lot of Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Here they go. Chicago Cubs on the clock. Alcantara autos, Peter Crow Armstrong auto. Lev takes down the Cubbies. All right, guys, after the Cubs, it is going to be the Detroit Tigers. For the Tigers, we have Alan Trammell on the World Series auto. We have 2 radiating rookies in here. Justin Henry Mallory and Jace Jung. So we have Tarek Skubal, the gold logo man, first gold logo man we've seen. Jace Jung has a dual. Miguel Cabrera is your Chrome Legends, and they have a bunch of rookies. Your rookie autos are Brett Herter, Brian Simmons, Dylan Dingler, Jace Jung, Jackson Jobe, Justin Henry Mallory, Trey Sweeney, and Ty Madden. Skubal has the Logo Man Relic and the Logo Man Auto. Mallory, Jobe, and Jung have Radiant rookies. No Ultraviolet for them in this, though. So here come the Tigers. The Tigers have a lot. Detroit Tigers on the clock. Tigers probably the most stacked team we've had so far, with the first team with the gold logo man. Mule Dog takes down Detroit. This is one I'm interested to see. Next up is going to be the Seattle Mariners, but I'm curious to see because I haven't read the checklist yet. He does. So Ken Griffey Jr. does sign in here. He has a duel with Ichiro, it looks like, I'm assuming. So for your rookies, we have Ryan Bliss, Tyler Locklear, and Troy Taylor. Griffey Jr. has a dual auto with Ichiro. Ichiro has that Cooperstown thing where they only put the blue 150s in here. Felix Hernandez and A-Rod. A-Rod signs as a Mariner in this. So we have, for your expose, Julio Rodriguez. Ichiro has the Cooperstown calls, which is what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. So here come the Mariners and Griffey and Ichiro and all that fun stuff. Seattle Mariners on the clock. Oh, I didn't even put my card in the window. There we go. Ken Griffey Jr. and Ichiro duels, the Cooperstown calling also, and it is Wheel Rob takes down the Mariners. All right, guys, after the Mariners, it is going to be the St. Louis Cardinals. For the Cardinals, we have 3 World Series champ autos, Pujols, Edmonds, and Scott Rowland. Your rookies are Thomas Sagassi, Ryan Lewis, Michael McGreevy, Gordon Graceffo, and Adam Kloffenstein. Future Stars auto is going to be Mason Wynn. We have 2 chromographs, McGuire and Jordan Walker, and 5 legends. Albert Pujols, Joe Torre, Mark McGwire, Ozzie Smith, and Scott Rowland. And then we have a throwback of Nolan Arenado. I got it, Donut. Don't worry. And let's see. Feature stars Mason Wynn, all edge Sagasi. So here we are, guys. The St. Louis Cardinals on the clock. Let's see how long we got to the Mets. Three teams, Panda. Did it not go? There it goes. There we go. Now we're looking like something. For the Cardinals. A lot of autos on the Cardinals for this. Rob takes down the Cardinals. Hey, Donut, was I opening those Secret Wars packs when you were here? Or no? Did I start that after? All right. After the Cards, it is going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right. For the Pirates in this, we have World Series autographs. Bert Belevin. Ultraviolet Paul Skeens auto. Thomas Harrington, Nick York, Mike Burrows, Grant Koch, Brady Feigl, and Billy Cook on your rookies. I know, Carl, I know. But I wouldn't be I've been breaking football, Carl, and football doesn't have checklists anymore. So it's nice to actually be able to tell somebody what's in the product. Because it's been brutal. Skeens does have the logo, man, as we all know. We have ultraviolet Skeens, logo man Skeens, expose Skeens, shadow edge. Skeens has everything, as we said. So here we go. Pittsburgh Pirates and the fighting Paul Skeenses. Here we go. Paul Skeens, logo man, auto, ultraviolet, all that good stuff. Jim Nutty takes down a big one. Oh, dude, that's a sick picture you have. I like that. All right, guys. After the Pirates, it is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies. So for the Phillies, we have 4 World Series champs: Jimmy Rollins, Mike Schmidt, Ryan Howard. I saw Skeens's. I didn't see Otani's. And Steve Carlson. For your rookies, it's Tyler Phillips, Seth Johnson, Michael Mercado, Max Lazar, Mick Abel. We have 2 chromographs. The dude from Storage Wars. Which one? Was it Daryl Sheets? So JT Remuno, Ryan Howard, and your chromographs. Your legends are Steve Carlton, Ryan Howard, Mike Schmidt, and Jimmy Rollins. We do have Harper. He does not sign, but he does have the shadow etched and the expose SPs. So here we go. For the Phillies, Philly on the clock. The chubby dude and his wife. The one that always is that the one that always wore shorts? Brandy and Jared? That's Daryl. It has to be. No? Renee. I don't know the Renee. Lev takes down the Phillies. All right, guys. 10 left. All right, guys. After the Phillies, it is going to be the New York Baseball Metropolitans. So for the Mets, oh crap, Mets have a lot. World Series champ, auto Nolan Ryan. We have the ultraviolet All Stars auto of Francisco Lindor. Topps rated rookies of Acuna, and Acuna also has he's the only rookie that signs. Looks like we have a dual auto of David Wright and Darryl Strawberry, and Acuna has a duel with someone. Acuna has the chromograph as well. For your legends, it is Carlos Beltran, Darryl Strawberry, and David Wright. Acuna has the throwback auto and the all etched rookie rush auto. So we have Lindor has the ultraviolet all-star, Acuna on the radiant rookie, Soto on the expose, two shadow etched for Soto and Lindor, two lightning leaders for Soto and Lindor, and Soto has a helix. The Mets are absolutely freaking loaded in this product. My God. And here they come. The New York Mets on the clock. Mets are stacked in this. Yowie, wowie. Absolutely stacked. Mets have everything. A lot of Acuna. If Acuna's your man, he has everything and a lot of short prints. Nick Don Cards takes down the Mets. All right, guys. After the Mets, it is going to be the Los Angeles Angels. For the Angels, it is going to be Caden Dana on the Radiant Rookies. For your rookies, it is Samuel Adegari, Ryan Zephyron, Ryan Miller, Jack Koshinowitz, Gustavo Camperos, Eric Wagman, Caden Dana, and Bryce Tails Dios. Dual auto of Mike Trout and Nolan Ryan, it looks like. Mike Trout has a Kochanowicz. Mike Trout has a chromograph, and Rod Carew and Mike Trout. Rod Carew has the legend. Mike Trout has the all etched. So Trout has a super short print. He has the expose. He has the shadow etch, the lightning leader, Hobby Masters, and he has the helix. So Mike Trout is your big one for the Angels. Here we go, guys. LA Angels on the clock. And I'll do last heritage. LA Angels and Mike Trout. Mike Trout is up there. He has everything. Everything short print wise, a lot of autos. Oh yeah, Jaden is a big Angels fan. Oh yeah, I forgot the ones in the sky. Yep, Jaden Daniels better. Hey, when we were opening, was it? Yeah. What were you telling me to pull you? There was some like obscure rookie when I was what was his name? No, it was. I don't think it was Donruss. So then it would have to have been Series Two. There was somebody in Series Two. I remember. No, Viator didn't just pull the Genty. Viator pulled an on-card Genty auto. Don't let him be modest and humble. Brag on that thing. All right, guys. After the Angels, it is going to be the Houston Astros. Oh, it's absolutely sick, Jaden. Like I was jealous, and I'm a Jets fan. So for the Stros, guys, for your rookies, it is going to be Zach DeZenzo, Shea Whitcomb, Pedro Leon, Luis Contreras, Cam Smith, and Brian King. For your numbers live forever, it is Jose Cruz. Cooperstown Call is Billy Wagner. So y'all have one of these two, donut? The thing where they only do the 150? I'm asking you. Dub, yeah, J Dub, kind, kind of thing. So your Cooperstown calls then is Billy Wagner and Craig Biggio and Andy Pettit are your legends. We do have a power players for the home run champion, Jordan Alvarez. So here come the Stros, guys. Houston Astros on the clock. Time for the Stros, boys. Houston Astros. Cam Smith does sign. Good mix of vets. Cajun Donuts takes down the Stros. Very nice. All right, guys. After that, it is going to be the Atlanta Braves. Oh, man. All right. So the Braves have three World Series champs, Tom Glavine, Marcel Ozuna, and Fred McGriff. For your rookies, it is Drake Baldwin, Grant Holmes, Hurston Waltrip, Nacho Alvarez, Parker Dunshee, and Spencer Schwillenbach. Acuna Jr. has a chromograph. He has a duel with someone. Matt Olson, Marcel Ozuna, and Chipper Jones had chromographs. They have four legends: Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones, Dale Murphy, and Fred McGriff. Acuna Jr. has the all edge auto, and Austin Riley has the throwback. We do have two. Oh, they have two helixes. First team with two. Acuna Jr. and Hank Aaron both have helixes. Acuna Jr. has all the other sharp prints. And Chris Sale has the logo man. So the Braves do have a logo man. Here he comes. Atlanta Braves and Chris Sale. Let's see who gets the last heritage. TJC. J Dub takes down the Braves. All right, guys. Six left. Next up, it is going to be the Boston Red Sox. So for the Sox, we have World Series champions Rafael Devers, Johnny Damon, and Big Papi David Ortiz all signed in this. Zach Penrod, Richard Pitts, Nick Sogard, Nicky Gasper, Luis Guerrero, Christian Campbell, Chase Stewart, Schubert, Carlos Narvaez, Ballyhorn. All are your rookies. They have a dual auto of David Ortiz and Pedro Martinez. We have 2 chromographs, Jared Dern and Roger Clemens. Roger Clemens, Johnny Damon, David Ortiz, and Carlton Fisk are your Chrome legends. Pedro has your ultraviolet. DeVeers has the expose, Jalen Duran power players, and we do have a helix of Ted Williams. My God, that took forever to read, which should tell you how stacked the Red Sox actually are. Here comes Boston. Boston Red Sox on the clock. A lot for the Sox in this thing. I think they might have the most autos out of anybody that isn't the Dodgers. Absolutely massive checklist for the Red Sox. Carl takes down the Red Sox. All right, guys. Top 5 gets 30 seconds, and next up it is going to be the Baltimore Orioles. For the Orioles, we have an ultraviolet of Gunnar Henderson, radiating rookie auto of Kobe Mayo. Your 3 rookies are Kate Povich, Kobe Mayo, and Chase McDermott. I can't wait for update, man. It is going to be so fun. Yeah, I know. He didn't say he wasn't here, so I'm just gonna ship it to him. It's all good. For your future stars, we do have a duel: Colton Cowser and Jackson Holiday. And we also have another duel. Wait, no, the duel is Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rushman. There we go. Jackson Holiday and Adley Rushman on the chronograph. 2 legends: Jim Palmer and Eddie Murray. And we have a throwback of Adley Rushman. The ultraviolet is Gunnar Henderson, your radiant rookies, and is Kobe Mayo, Expose Mayo, super short print Mayo, shadow etch, and power players Mayo. Gunnar Henderson has the Lightning Leader and the Let's Go, and Kobe Mayo has the Helix. A lot for the Orioles. Top 5 teams get 30 seconds, not 20. Here we go. Baltimore Orioles on the clock. And Mr. Colby Mayo Colby Mayo and the Orioles. Oh, hell, it's chasing birds. What's up, birds? I didn't see you get in here. Viator takes down the Orioles. Back to baseball, birds. It was that time. Yeah. I think I'll be on baseball for a while. So I'm sure I'll see you. After the Orioles, guys, it is going to be the Las Vegas / Oakland / whatever A's. Where are they at in this checklist? Okay. I know Viator, I know, but I got to make money too. Let's go with that. For your World Series champ auto, it is Rolly Fingers. Jacob Wilson has your radiating rookie, and I'm to blame. For your rookie autos, it is Michel Otanez, Nick Kurtz, who just had the greatest game a hitter ever had in the history of baseball. Jacob Wilson, JT Ginn, Jack McLaughlin, Grant Holman, Brady Basso, and Armando Alvarez for your rookies. Jacob Wilson also has the all-etched rookie rush. Henderson has the ultraviolet all-stars. Wilson has pretty much everything else. He has the shadow etched super sharp print expose and radiating rookies. For the A's, Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, and the A's are on the clock. A's are a sneaky good one. Kurtz does sign Kurtz and Wilson. Nick takes him down. All right, guys, 3 left. Next up is going to be the New York Yankees. Who do the Yankees have a lot? So for the Yankees, we have World Series champs Jorge Posada, Derek Jeter, and A-Rod. Aaron Judge has the ultraviolet auto. Your rookies are Will Warren, Duke Ellis, and Ben Rice. Aaron Judge is Gold Logo Man auto and the Logo Man itself. J. Dom and Austin Wells has your future stars. We have a duel of Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter and a duel of J. Dom and Anthony Volpe. Sabathia has your Cooperstown Falls. Mattingly and J. Dom have the chromograph, and they have a lot of legends. Legend Willie Randolph, legend Mark Textera, Lou Piniella, Jorge Posada, and Derek Jeter. J-Dom has the all etched in the throwback, but this is the team that has the MVP buyback auto, Aaron Judge. They also have the World Series at Knights, Stanton, Cole, Soto, Volpe, and Judge. Aaron Judge's Logo Man. They have 2 ultraviolet all-stars, Judge and Reggie Jackson. They have 3 helixes, which is nuts. Judge, Jeter, and Babe Ruth for the helixes. Lightning leaders, Aaron Judge. They should have home field advantages. Judge and Cole, Yankees are absolutely freaking stacked. Here come the Yankees, guys. New York Yankees on the clock. Probably one of the most stacked teams in this thing. New York Yankees in Topps Chrome 2 boxer. That's a steal at 26. If Nick gets this, still a steal at 30 for the size of this checklist and the sharp prints they have. I'm really interested to see these World Series at Knights. I hope we get one. Yeah. After you do some stuff like Nick Kurtz did, yeah. Your stuff, it's like that, what's that kid from the Brewers? Miyazaki or whatever? Murkowski? I don't know. Like, he was going crazy, and then his cars just went nuts. Don't know why you dumped one of his or something? 2 left, guys, and it's 2 big ones. First up will be the Los Angeles Dodgers. Good God, look at this checklist. This is going to take forever. All right, guys, so here we go. Oh, it was against the Stros? Oh, Jesus, man, I'm sorry. So, World Series champ auto for the Dodgers is Tommy Edman. Otani's, it has been pulled, I believe, as they said. But for your rookies, it is Ritter Ryan, Roki Sasaki, Justin Roblowski, Hae-Sung Kim, Hunter Fiducia, Eduardo Henriquez, Ben Casparis. Oh, Otani has the ultraviolet. Otani has the ultraviolet auto as well, so it's not just his logo, man. For your legends, it's Sandy Koufax, Oral Hersher, Nomar, Gary Sheffield, and Chan Ho Park. Otani also has the buyback as well. They have the World Series at night. It's Betts, Otani, Freeman, Hernandez, and Yamamoto. They have the Topps champion refractors as well. Two shadow etched on Sasaki and Otani. Two lightning leaders on Betts and Otani. Three helixes, Sasaki, Betts, and Otani. Two HFAs, Otani and Betts. Just what? So here come the Dodgers, guys. Los Angeles Dodgers on the clock. LA Dodgers, absolutely insane checklist and the MVP buyback. Don't forget, buyback is a thing for the Dodgers. Otani Ultraviolet Auto is going to be a big one, and it's going to be Brew Crew takes down the Dodgers. All right, guys, here comes a big one. The last team, the Washington Nationals. We all know it's Dylan Cruz and James Wood. Wood has the all etched. They have a dual auto together. Cruz has the Radiant rookies and the Ultraviolet auto. They both have regular rookie autos, and they have every shark print together, it looks like. Yes. So the Washington Nationals, I'll give them 45 seconds of the last team. James Wood and Dylan Cruz. Here we go. The last team, Washington Nationals. And then we will start ripping this stuff. Washington Nationals, James Wood and Dylan Cruz. The two big ones. They have every short print. They both signed three different ways. BT takes down the Nats. All right, let me make sure everything's good on my end. Oh, there's a steal. Looks like it to me. Let me move this out of the way. And we will start our first Chrome of the year. Break looks good. All right, here we go. Oh, let me unpin that for y'all. There we go. All right, guys. Topps Chrome. Hey, now. Let's see what we can do here. sleeves, top loaders. We're good. Belozo, O'Neal, Castillo, Refractor, and Deshaun Kersey. Pedro Leon, McNeil, Aaron Nola for the Phillies, and Tedosillo. Oh, we got something right there. And we got something behind it, too. Sale. Miguel Vargas for the White Sox. Behind that, Jesse Winker. We have a green Future Stars. Ciniani Rafaela for the Red Sox. There you go. You got something. All right. Burns, Hayes, Tatis, and power players Jacob Wilson for the A's. Very nice. That is true. Connor, oh, we got some color right there. Giuseppe, all etched. Paul Skeens. All right. It is Bobby Witt on the lava to 199. Royals on the board first. Fitz, Lux, Refractor, Brooks Baldwin, and Dylan Cease. Got a green. Billy Cook, power players, Ellie, Logan Webb, and to 99 for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. One of the cheap teams up front, Colorado on the board. Just got traded? Oh. Will Warren, McLaughlin, Max Muncy, and Lane Thomas. Rodriguez, McKenzie, Fortune 15 for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Nice. Skeens. Oh, Julian Aguilar out of 250 for the Reds is our first auto. Or our auto, should I say. The only guaranteed one. Cincinnati takes the auto down. Again, that is out of 250. We did have underneath an all etched Ellie and Adam Mazer. Ben Rice, Wyatt Langford, Bo Bichette, and Max Strom. Cody Bellinger, Nick Castellanos, all etched Tatis, and Nick Cortez. Corey Seager, Nick York, power players, Kettle Marte, and Angel Martinez. Done. Meisner, Shaw, and Brendan Donovan. Thought that was going to be something bigger than that behind that. Oh, what's a refractor? It needs to go here. There we go. Mallory, Gore, Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals on the throwback. Morel, Venitos, Fortune 15, Bryce Harper, and Arias. Jung-Hoo Lee, Lawrence Butler, Justin Robleski, and Jace Jung. 3 left in box 1, guys. Zanoja, Williams, Adam Kloffenstein, and Carlos Navarez. Blas, Savino, Future Stars, Jordan Westberg for the Orioles, and Michael Wacha. Casas, Churio, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves, and Pete Fairbanks to finish off box 1. All right, let me move all this out of here. Clean up all these packs. There you go. Box 2. Here we go. Let's get some good color out of this one. All right, box 2, guys. Here we go. Blesky, Yelch, Imanga on the Future Stars. I just hope it is an auto, Carl, and not a mem. Fortune 15, Mookie Betts. Castillo, Bader, Nolan Jones, Bradley Blalock. I did. I did because people were busy talking to their friends, so I had to go get them. Brooks Baldwin, Bryce Terang, Adley Rushman, and Yamamoto. Auto for the Reds, DGen. We had an out of 99 McMahon, who apparently just got traded. And out of 99, 199 Bobby Witt, so nothing crazy. Although that's something we ain't had before. Is that one of those shadow inks? Chase McDermott, all etched. The home run champion, Yordan Alvarez. Oh, man. That was what I think it was. Hold on. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. It's not numbered. Shadow etched, but there's no number on it. No numbers? Okay. Shadow etched for the Mets. Francisco Lindor. That is Nick. Nick Don Cards. On the shadow edge. That thing is nice. It says SE8. That's it. That's a good way to. Yeah. We'll take a shadow etched all day. Aaron Nola, Drew Thorpe, Nico Horner, and Nacho. Azuna, Reynolds, Thomas Agassi, and Eugene Suarez. Acuna. There's our auto for the Nats. It is Darren Baker for Washington. The Nationals. Dusty Sun Darren. Fortune 15, Gunnar Henderson, and Greg Jones. Next time, Carl. Next time. We got a purple. Oh, I think that's one of those throwbacks. Yeah. Pena, Gunnar Henderson, and Salvador Perez. Bo Bichette, Seth Lugo, Hayden Birdsong, and Reese Hines. Gotta get some color in here, man. Nintendo, Arizona, Garrett Cole, Tanner Beebe. There we go. Nope. Musgrove, Brandon Lowe, all etched. Bryce Harper, and Justin Verlander. Tyler Locklear, Alcantara, Brooks Lee. Nice Brooks Lee. Michael McGreevy. Chris Bassett. Here we go. Out of 199. Christopher Morel for the Rays. Tampa Bay on the board. Out of 199. Have an all etched Corey Seager and a Roki Sasaki. Isaac Collins, Scooball, Jackson Jobe, and Ian Harp. Matt Chapman, Jose Siri. I thought I was going to set my phone off. Junior Caminero and Aaron Judge. 4 left, guys. Colton Cowser, Hunter Renfroe, Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew. Drew Romo. Not really, Viator. Festa, Guerrero, Adele Amador, and Stuart Barea. Yeah, this Chrome seems a little stingy. Or maybe I just got bad boxes. I don't know. Well, here's one. Kobe Mayo. Yeah. Contreras, Mason Miller, and Zebby Matthews. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little more than this, to be honest. We did. We did. Mountcastle, Lowe, power players, Brooks Lee, and Trevor Story. Yeah, I thought there'd be I thought there'd be a little more. I might so I have another two boxer scheduled for Tuesday when I come back. But y'all keep a lookout because I might actually change that. So what I might do, just keep a lookout and see. I'm not sure yet. So I might do like a hobby and maybe like 10 blasters. It's like a fourth case of blasters and plus one hobby, maybe. Or I might do that Saturday. I don't know. That's just I don't know. Not a lot hit wise in that. I'm kind of surprised. But let's go over the hits. So I'll do it backwards. Bobby Witt out of 199 for the Royals. For the Reds, Julian Aguilar out of 250. For the Rockies, are Ryan McMahon out of 99. Shadow etched. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. So sick. Darren Baker for the Nats and Christopher Morel out of 199. I got you, Donut. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me this week. We are be back Tuesday with some form of baseball. Don't know if I'm going to do this format again. Just keep an eye out. Thank you, Brew Crew. That's all the hitters, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Y'all take it easy.